Stuart's cell phone buzzed on the sofa amid our Friday evening film session, displaying a notification that mentioned something regarding a whale. I felt utterly perplexed since, seriously, why on earth would his pal Jackson be messaging him about sea creatures at 9 o'clock? I simply reached for it to pass it over to him, as we were immersed in some high-octane flick, and he'd been anticipating a reply from his mate about their weekend gaming sessions. Stuart had been battling a nasty bug throughout the week, and just as I lifted his device, he launched into a fierce coughing fit. That thick, mucus-laden kind where you realize it demands urgent attention. He snatched the phone from my grasp and dashed toward the restroom because he had to clear his sinuses and didn't want to gross me out, which I genuinely valued in the moment since no one enjoys witnessing that. But the detail that has me yearning to yell into oblivion is this. He was so intent on reaching the bathroom before unleashing a nasal catastrophe that he neglected to secure the screen. The display remained active when yet another text arrived from the identical thread, reading, "Is that whale still chattering?" accompanied by 3 weeping laughter icons. I froze on my sofa, the one I'd been covering the payments for in my flat, and I delved into that conversation because an instinct deep in my stomach screamed this involved me, and holy crap, it did. This guy had been part of a thread with Jackson, plus 2 others called Josiah and Johnny, and they'd been utterly demolishing my character. Yet it went beyond mere trash-talking from them. Stuart had been capturing audio clips and clips of me, genuine recordings and footage, of me recounting my workday, me chuckling at a hilarious TikTok, me crooning "Happy Birthday" to my mother Virginia via video call back in August. Each clip bore a label like, "Somebody end this hog won't pipe down, this sow won't quit, how long must I fake interest? She's warbling once more, rescue me." I continued scrolling, my fingers trembling not from sorrow. I was furious. Jackson had fired off a note in July questioning why Stuart hadn't ended things if I was such a bore. And Stuart's comeback. I captured that one via screenshot right away, knowing it'd prove vital. He wrote, "She's starving for affection, it's comical. Complimentary dinners, her luxury sedan, that flat. I'm reigning supreme while she dreams up our nuptials, haha." This dude, this absolute jerk, had been crashing at my place for 9 months without chipping in for rent, commandeering my vehicle at will, devouring groceries on my dime, and evidently despising every instant alongside me as his crew egged him on. There was yet another exchange from September where Stuart bragged to them that I'd gifted him a PlayStation 5 for his special day, assuming a ring was imminent. Josiah shot back, "Man, you're a wizard, this grift is legendary." And Stuart fired off, "Right. She even covers my fitness club dues 'cause I claimed we'd shape up jointly pre-wedding." What wedding, exactly? We'd casually discussed tying the knot sometime in the vague future, but I'd never pressured it. I just noted once that I sensed we shared something solid and could envision longevity. That was the extent. Yet this creep spun it into his full rationale for exploiting me. I fished out my own device and began snapping images of it all, frame by frame. Each vicious remark, each clip, every episode of them mocking my supposed idiocy. My gallery overflowed with captured screens, and I ensured the timestamps, complete dialogues, full backgrounds were included. The restroom door swung open, and Stuart emerged sounding congested, chatting about Jackson inquiring if we were game for his upcoming grill-out next weekend. And I grinned. I beamed at him and replied, "Absolutely, that'd be a blast." Then queried if he'd like me to whip up my renowned potato dish that the crowd always craves. He planted a peck on my brow and settled beside me once more, draping his arm over me, resuming the film as if untouched. All the while, my device held roughly 200 captures of him branding me a whale, a hog, needy, dim-witted. I couldn't even track the plot. My mind raced at warp speed, plotting my response. A portion of me ached to erupt at him on the spot, but intuition urged patience, to strategize. Since if he'd orchestrated a prolonged scheme against me, I could counter with one of my own. The following dawn was Saturday, and Stuart inquired if he could take my ride to link up with Jackson at the weights. But I responded, "Of course, honey," slipping him the keys with a beam. The instant he departed, I combed through all his belongings scattered in my space. His notebook was locked with a code, but his tablet lacked one since he chiefly used it for streams. I launched his chat application and it mirrored his cell, even deeper dialogues. Apparently, a private line with solely Jackson where they trashed me far more viciously. Jackson repeatedly probed when Stuart would upgrade. And Stuart confessed he was biding time past the festive season because I'd likely shower him with lavish goodies for the Yuletide. Yuletide, he'd schemed to drain me through the festivities before cutting ties. I uncovered audio notes on his tablet as well, captures he'd taken of me covertly. Me chatting with my mom about my joy that Stuart and I were thriving. Me confiding in my confidant Rachel that I believed Stuart could be my forever. Me merely being in my own dwelling, and this fiend was logging it to share with his posse for amusement. My whole romance was a farce to him. 9 months of my existence, I'd presented him to my kin. My mom adored him. My father deemed him superb. We jetted off on a getaway in July, with me footing most tabs since Stuart claimed his gig at his relative's spare parts depot wasn't lucrative and he was stashing cash. Now it dawned that he simply refused to dip into his funds when mine flowed freely. He twirled at this modest outlet his Uncle Richard ran, managing stock and aiding shoppers, and he always portrayed finances as strained. But reviewing these chats, he possessed ample dough. He merely favored mine. I forwarded all the captures and logs to my own accounts via his tablet. Then I erased the dispatch logs to evade detection. I transferred it all to my computer and duplicated onto a thumb drive. Then I restored his tablet precisely as discovered. Stuart returned after 3 hours, drenched in sweat and upbeat, rambling about his session and probing dinner preferences. I proposed we fetch from his go-to spot. On me. He accepted without pause. We passed Saturday evening devouring noodles and binging shows, and I giggled at his quips and snuggled close, the whole duration mulling those exchanges. About him dubbing me a whale, about his mates labeling me a sow, about their collective guffaws over my alleged neediness and folly. Sunday, he suggested a mall excursion since he required fresh kicks. I agreed and off we went, me observing as he sampled half a dozen sneaker styles. He commented on fits and solicited my take, which I provided. At checkout, he eyed me in anticipation, and it hit me, he expected my payment. As per usual, I swiped my plastic and covered the kicks, $85. The clerk queried if I'd linked to my loyalty program, and I affirmed with the widest grin. Stuart toted the sack and clasped my palm, strolling the corridors, declaring me the ultimate partner. The ultimate partner, while harboring months of texts vilifying me as a whale. Monday, he headed to his shift at the Parts Emporium, and I phoned in unwell. I wasn't ill, but I required solitude to ponder, to scheme, for I grasped this. Should I challenge him outright, he'd likely fabricate. He'd manipulate reality. He'd insist I misconstrued or was unhinged, or deem it mere banter among dudes insignificant, yet I possessed proof. Captures, logs, timestamps. Surroundings, all of it. I also recognized his name absent from my tenancy agreement. He'd infiltrated gradually across months, initially frequent overnights, then more gear, until he essentially resided here, legally. Solely my domain, the vehicle titled to me, the decor mine, all contents mine bar his wardrobe and that absurd console I'd procured. Tuesday, Stuart proposed hosting his mother Brenda for supper on Thursday. He noted she'd been eager to tour our pad and bond properly, as prior encounters were just familial bashes. I consented. I'd relish preparing for her. He appeared elated, kissed me, proclaimed his fortune in me. Stated his mom would adore me as he did. I beamed and brainstormed the fare. Wednesday evening, Stuart arrived bearing blooms. Claimed he spotted them at the market and they evoked me. Daisies, my top pick. I yearned to hurl them at his mug, but instead arranged them in a vessel and expressed gratitude. He professed his love, uttered it directly. I adore you, sweetie. And I echoed it, for I required normalcy. That I remained oblivious to his covert deeds over months. Thursday dawn, I roused as Stuart showered pre-shift. His cell lay on the bedside table juicing. I seized it. The thread sported fresh entries from pre-dawn. Jackson dispatched a gag image on nagging partners. Josiah quipped, "Is Stuart still squeezing that whale dry?" And Johnny added, "Our guy's a champ scoring gratis swag." Stuart countered at 6 a.m. as I slumbered beside him. Wrapping this cruise soon, lol. Post-festivities, I'm gone, already scoping a chick from the weights. Post-festivities. He'd mapped his departure and successor. I nabbed additional captures and repositioned his cell. That night, Brenda arrived at 6, and I'd crafted a lavish spread, baked fowl, creamy spuds, greens, artisan loaves. I dressed the board with my finest china and ignited tapers. Brenda entered and promptly praised it all. The space, the cuisine, my appearance. Stuart beamed proudly, parading her as if he'd contributed, as if he'd styled or funded aught. Supper felt bizarre, me bantering with his parent while aware her offspring viewed me as a grifted whale. Brenda reiterated her delight that Stuart landed such a poised gem. She quizzed on matrimonial schemes, and Stuart chuckled it aside, noting we paced leisurely, and I merely smiled, remarking when timing aligns, it endures. Post-meal, Brenda requested views of our duo. I retrieved my device and displayed shots from our escape, from outings, from casual hangs. She fawned over our charm and his evident bliss in frames, and a fracture occurred within. I couldn't sustain the facade, yet timing forbade it. Not amid his kin, not immediately. Thus I slipped to the scullery for sweets and paused, inhaling deeply. Upon return, pie and frozen treat in hand, mask reinstated. Brenda departed near 9, deeming the eve splendid, labeling me a treasure Stuart mustn't squander. Stuart escorted her to her ride, and upon re-entry he grinned, declared the feast flawless, that his mom cherished me, that all progressed ideally. I probed his working out intent. He clarified us, our bond, our prospects. This jerk truly envisioned longevity post his barbs. Friday morn, Stuart exited for the parts depot at dawn cause his Uncle Richard required aid with a massive stock influx. He smooched farewell, wished me well. I clocked in but bilate at midday. Motored to a parcel hub and output every capture I'd amassed, scores of sheets. Then to a stationary outlet for binders and tags. I devoted Friday PM to sorting, by sequence, by thread, by figure. I rendered it meticulous. Exhaustive, then stashed in my wardrobe's depths where Stuart never peeked. Friday eve, he craved a jaunt to dine with Jackson and crew, queried my interest. I declined, exhausted, but he ought enjoy. He seemed eased by my absence, likely to slag me freely. He split near 7, and I pondered solo in my pad, musing the 9 months with this soul. How I deemed us forging authenticity, how my clan embraced him. The jaunt we'd shared, impending feasts, the existence I imagined crafting. And how it all rang hollow, how he'd leached while ridiculing with mates. My cell hummed, Mom querying Stuart's status and our Sunday repast attendance. I affirmed we'd attend, for normalcy lingered essential, a tad longer. Stuart re-entered near midnight, tipsy, lauding the outing's thrill. He crashed to bed, snoring forthwith. I reclined adjacent, fixated on the plaster, and comprehended. No grief, wrath, and exhaustion with courtesy. Monday promised intrigue. Update. Sunday repast at my folks' abode was sheer agony. We rolled up in my luxury auto, the one Stuart commandeers freely. En route, he's all endearing, clasping my digits, pondering if Dad fancies the match post-meal. And I'm seated, stewing on that whale tag and his post-you'll dump scheme post-gifts. Mom Virginia greeted, enveloping Stuart as kin. She'd prepped brisket, recalling his prior fondness. Dad rose from the den, gripped Stuart's mitt, quizzed on depot duties and if Uncle Richard eyed growth. Stuart spun a yarn on Richard's potential outpost and his managerial aspirations. My parents lapped it, lauding his drive, familial backing, youthful diligence, rarity. I craved outburst. This poser clocks partial at a puny parts joint, squanders remainder on console play, the one I funded, while squatting gratis in my pad. But I, Pops, expound his stellar ethic. Meal was torment. Mom grilled on union blueprints, Stuart feigned coy, claiming deliberate pace. Mom glowed at his sagacity. Later, kitchenside, she urged clinging to him. Such males scarce. I nearly fumbled crockery. Sibling Jasper attended, jesting with Stuart on athletics, bonding splendidly. Jasper quipped Stuart outshone my uni beau, urged nuptials. Stuart chortled, slung arm, round me, pecked brow. Throughout my pocket held 300 whale sow captures. Post-meal, Dad and Stuart tuned to broadcast. Mom drew me for suds. She mused my evident stability, his gaze's affection, my peak joy. I scrubbed, contemplating the sham. How kin duped as I, how Stuart's 9-month charm masked derision. Mom sensed strain, suggested escape for renewal. Offered funding. I demurred sweetly, we thrived, she embraced, relieved at my match, scheming Yule dump. We exited near 8, Stuart buoyant, adoring my clan, fortunate for in-laws to be. Each utterance tightened my knuckles on wheel. Homebound, Stuart sought intimacy, I cited discomfort. He sweetly fetched relief and warmth, snuggled couchside. That amplified deceit, his tender guise the grandest fraud. Monday dawn, Stuart vanished pre-note. Uncle's dawn stock call, see Eve, heart doodle, heart. I glared 5 minutes, envisioning his whale jabs mid-sketch. At labor, focus fled. Colleague Rachel eyed worry, I brushed fine. Lunch, she pinned me lot-side, demanded truth for odd week's vibe. I shattered. Spilled all, chats, logs, exploitation, derision span. Rachel's visage cycled, stun, ire, revulsion, then predatory gleam. Queered action, I confessed limbo plotting. She pledged aid, crash pad if evict aught. Grateful yet premature, needed mull. She eyed madness, relented, exact update vow. Monday eve, Stuart bore carryout from my fave, deemed me treat-deserving post-stress. I dined on pad thai he'd tabbed via my line. Bank peak confirmed charge mid his powder break, while he yapped day as norm. Boasted uncle's nod on duties, raise bid upswing for us. For US, as partners. Sans his 2-month bail plot. Tuesday, DMV for license refresh. Plastic seats drudgery awaiting call, spied Jackson. Stuart's top mate, whale chat fiend. Renewing tags, he neared beaming, queried welfare, noted Stuart's parental dine tale, sounded swell. Normality irked, punch urge surged. Yet beamed reciprocal, bantered DMV drag. Jackson chortled accord. Then boiled blood line, Stuart fortunate for sweet, easygoing sort, ex-high-strung. Easygoing, i.e. doormat yielding whims. Wednesday, mom texted Yule Mall jaunt invite. Day affair, corridors bite, decor hunt for pads since Stuart's Yule hours. Queried gift chats. I fixated knowing his device wish list. Tactical pricey please pre-dump. Throne seat, earbuds, timepiece, posh treads. Replied jaunt ace, gift sorted. Wednesday eve, Stuart sought laptop aid. Surface throne site, demoed variants, griped current rigs ache, superior poise for focus. Flagged one bargain, routine $400 slashed $300. Classic ploy from notes, health hook for need, offhand drop for impulse. I humored, quizzed specs, bobbed as he touted merits, his glee at schemes glide. Casually noted January birth fine, but Yule Hall's welcome, eternal thanks, recompense vow. Recompense via extra whale months, more logs for sport. I demurred mull, he smooched, supreme, resumed play smug. Thursday post-shift, target for provisions, escape bid. I'll call, name, world to Brenda, Stuart's dam. Candy clearance post All Hallows, stocking fancy. Embraced warmly, lauded prior feast, my sway on Stuart. Sway cause preemie worse, arm-linked, strolled aisles, prattled miscellany. Noted Stuart's ring scout query, style input. Shared conspiratorial smirk. Gut sank, no ring whisper to me, so fib to damn for facade or extended ploy. Sustained marriage, mirage sans squat queries. Brenda polled ring taste, Stuart's shows. Fudged modest, timeless anti-gaudy. She approved his discernment pick flawless. Synced checkout lot embrace mind her lad scamming dump bound. Carsat 20 post depart digesting. Stuart's kin fond mind smitten duo ideal to matrimony lies edifice. Thursday eve Stuart's cell vibrated supper long. Peaked, smirked recurrent, finally quizzed sender. Guy's idiocy thread. Faced unset, day recap sought. I shared target Brenda brush. Lit probed her words, aunt's November feast. Neg, chit-chat, glad sighting. Stuart beamed, kin adored, damn reiterated fit for settling. Settling while dump plot. Post-supper, feigned laptop toil. Seized coffee table tablet. Obsessive scans now, fresh barbs, proofs, mocks. Tuesday fresh, Jackson's DMV snap of me cued, captioned ran into this lol. Stuart, suspicious vibe, Jackson. Nah, oblivious chat norm. Josiah, how's she blind? Stuart, need craves illusion, careful too dim to snag. Dim, tablet hurl urge, snapped methodic, hoarded barbs, DMV pick. Suspicion probe, clueless guffaws, plus. Wednesday whisper log to Jackson, shower masked. Seed planted on throne by sure Yule trove epic. Jackson hooted mastermind for paramour ploy, dispatched self, purged trace. Laptop shut, bed rejoin where Stuart scrolled. Padded spot, cuddle summon. Friday morn, throne, revisit, back pain plea, constant muse. Puppy gaze, ploy clear, feign soft, expect yield. Demurred deeper thought, hefty sum. Disappointment feigned, pressure-free nod. Then AirPods alt, budget-friendly upgrade from relics, list item 2. Labor Rachel, decision, neg, stewing. Frustrated urged halt mull act, daily delay more drain. Spot on yet craved extremes, max lies pre-blast. Friday eve, Stuart craved guys outing. Greenlit enjoy, queried tag-along, tired TV bed claim. Split 7 tablet nabbed instant. Craved his free-reign barbs, fresh logs, mocks, worse unearthed. Novel thread, Stuart Bethany, steamy, ultra-steamy. Bethany gymlass-eyed, post-dump date. Chatted weeks, mid-October start. Her workout snaps his flattery. Post-resolve hangs plotted. Timeline query soon, timing key. Girlfriend hunch, neg, total blind, grip firm. Workout-clad pick. Eager for freedom, proper outing. Fire icons, soon darling oath, holiday holdout. Babe to rival, squatting gratis, Yule gift scam pre-her. Snapped all, steams, snaps, clueless tags, resolve chats. Dozens. Constant post-exit date dreams. Oath soon. Kushed amid proofs, epiphany struck. Beyond coin leech. Active infidelity, hard if not flesh, idiot making. Monday finale, my mode. Clueless whale scams 9-month smarts unveiled. Rachel spot on. Mull end, action dawn. Final dispatch. So penning this, adrenaline surge hampers keys. Must recount all cause my deed was wildly mad, yet life's peak empowerment regret-free. Post last masses urged instant clash, evict done, plan thus. Yet Saturday post mom mall spark ignited. Ingenious, spiteful, flawless spark. Yule 3 weeks off. Stewart's holiday drain, then bail, list primed, flight charted, Bethany queued. Opted let win illusion, scheme glide, then shatter spectacular. Sunday norm act, couch snuggle, quip chuckles, all peachy feign. Clueless to mom screenshot show. Mall court sobs, deemed chill weekend. Monday labor, sibling Jasper call. Full spill, snaps, logs, Bethany threads, Yule ploy roster. Jasper raged. Vowed Stewart thrashing, soothed him. Plan pitched. Jasper howled genius all in. Monday, Tuesday nocturnal, Stewart slumber post, slideshow forged. Chrono snaps. Whale sow threads. Intimacy vomit log scripts. Bethany flirts. Yule roster with coerce cues per prize. DMV pilfer pick. All to melancholic keys for drama amp. Section headers. Face talk Stewart loves snaps. Backtalk whale barbs. Yule ploy full roster. Future plots Bethany all flawless. Crushing flawless. Jasper Tuesday dispatch. Epic holy crap. Wednesday. Throw nudge a new deal prime Yule near obsession. Pre-ordered next week land. Glee burst. Embrace supreme luck. Beamed doom mulled. Thursday mom Yule dine muse. Host bid family dearth long. Stewart duo kin join for gravity. Ace pole Stewart on Brenda Richard maybe. Mom stunned glad plan blind. Thursday eve mom Yule dine note to Stewart kin invite. Thrill family's bond boost. Phone Brenda instant a late dessert pledge. Pieces aligned. Friday throne land. Rachel pad delivery pre-site dodge. Her rap nocturnal late labor alibi. Rachel genius chant payoff crave. Next fortnight hell. Bliss Paramore play. Stewart confidence swell on scheme triumph. List depends. Watch nice muse. Coat aged gripe. Headset need not bought else. Throne soul post blast return. Yule mall duo Saturday steered electro shops casual points. Pods ticker. Nod notes ploy logs he gift wrap tree under. Daily glare my coin suspect. Mom pre-Yule fair quiz suggested his faves. Roast beast creamy spuds posh loaves. Mom accommodation odd unquestioned. Yule eve Stewart peak glee tomorrow rave. Families mingle us milestone morning Bethany text iPad peak one play a long day post new free. One day his tally Yule morn Stewart gift led. Bargain chain from Mart. Bank peak $32 my tab. Two-ish folks arrival. Jasper ride parked. Brenda's, Richard's rig, all assembled. Families mingled den when entered. Mom dual hugs, Dad Stewart grip. Brenda Stewart squeeze me mild. Richard Dad sports yarn. Jasper corner I nod. Set. 4 dine. Folks grand board. Mom Dad tips. Me Stewart flank. Jasper me adjacent. Brenda Richard oppose. Table splendor. Mom decor candle fineware excess. Stewart bliss. Families blend. Accord rain. Manipal thought. Hand clasp recurrent. Luck raves. Peak Yule claim. Post dine mom clear aid. Kitchen whisper. Smooth sail, glad mend. Beamed eve unfinished. Dessert hall, Brenda pie mom treats. Lounge full sated content. Stewart shoulder drape, Richard truck muse. Jasper signal nod. Laptop draw. View duo slideshow, Yule shock, TV link. Stewart thrill, cool eager. Interest general, den shift, Jasper TV sync. Slide innocent start. Early duo frames, all acute chorus. Stewart hand squeeze, true header. Real tail. Prime snap, thread, Jackson whale chatter, Stewart so tags, need irk. Hand drop, strangled, what fuck this? Mute watch, more snaps, King life on pad auto coin, love starve hilarity, intimacy vomit scripts, Brenda gasp. Mom mouth cover, Dad flush, Stewart rise, miscontext, shut now. Jasper no, Yule roster, prizes coerce cues, throne sale flag, pods call aid, treads gym duo, fresh unwrapped throne corner spot, gazes shift, then Bethany. Babe call, post-dump date plots, holiday holdout, her frames, soon oath. Brenda rise, Stewart hell, real, deny. Panic, fake edits, mad ruin try, insane, I voiced, fake witch, whale 9 span, consent-free logs to mates. Coerce roster, or Jim cheat Bethany. Stewart rage turn, privacy breach, unperm phone dive, personal chat invade. Dad rise, temporare. Caution next utter, view, daughter use, 10-tick house exit. Stewart Brenda plea. Mom trust. Twist all, love her, friend vent norm, guys do. Brenda tear face, sun gaze, enough viewed, his script, you sly all inkle her, better raised shame. Stewart yell, overreact, private nil mean, good bow, no cheat act. Bethany flirt mere. Jasper face-in, 3-tick exit or force. Argue count start, 1-2. Stuart coat grab door storm, turn back throne need, Yule mine, coin card receipt, mine legal, not take. Stuart scan, cry mom, throw ready dad, hug mom me. Disgust head Richard, fight stand Jasper, exit slam, hush minute. Brenda sob apology approach, clueless prior halt if known, son stranger shame, Richard Stuart grav chat vow, unaccept all, can embarrass, Jasper next day throne refund. Self-dine splurge. But pre that peak, post you'll eve Jasper pad arrive ride, spare key plan weeks, 3-hour scour, 9-month leavings, wardrobe, sundries, miscord, all black sacks mega, pre-met console. Threads, footwear, cap trove, cool feign. Scent gels, cables, all 8 colossal fills, Jasper hall curb dump building exterior, street trash pose. Pick snapped bags curb, Stuart dispatch. Belongings street. Pick up pre-morn trash or city claim. 17 calls hour next. Unanswered. Voicemails rage belong no throw cop threat. Reply 1 lease absent. Rent nil street yours. Fetch or shrug. Jackson ride 10 night. Window watch. Stuart Jackson scramble sack load tiny sedan. 3 halls unfit. Stuart window glance lights off blind. Yule night cell explode. Stuart ring spree. Scream mails. All numbers block off device. Jackson defend try message. DMV mock snap reply block. Nike marketplace flip. Console Jasper Yule late, obsessed, refunds all Stuart gifts. Spa escape Rachel dual coin, rubs, glows, bubbly cheers freedom. New Eve folks solo, kin only. Midnight Jasper toast, badass sis garb reject, cheers all, mom joy weep, dad embrace pride, 2 weeks postule, Stuart freshnum call last. Voicemail, mad grasp, closure need, coffee adult parley. Delete mid, no closure, self-reveal exact mine 2, tail close. Stuart holiday ride craved, Yule mem snagged, wrong flavor.